Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back in for another movie review. But before that, if you still haven't, please do subscribe to my channel because when I'm looking at my statistics, it's like 80% of people that watch my video have not been subscribed to this channel. So please, if you do fancy the content, please do subscribe because I'm trying to build the community more, and then you're gonna see when my next video is out and we can build a better interaction together. The movie I'm going to talk about is The Duke of Burgundy. The movie was filmed in 2014. It's another BDSM movie actually with BDSM thematic. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna try to review a lot of BDSM movies because I don't know, I love movies and I love BDSM, so it's together again. It's a British drama film. It's a kind of weird one, but if you are a part of BDSM community, you can actually follow up on certain things. The Duke of Burgundy is actually a type of butterfly. It's not literally a duke. It's actually a butterfly, and it's a weird thing that they use the butterfly to kind of represent BDSM. It's gonna talk about that because you see butterflies are such a fragile beings. So the movie is about Cynthia and Evelyn. Cynthia is an older a lady which she's studying butterflies actually, and Evelyn is younger and she's kind of her student, but both a student and a maid. And Evelyn is kind of around, I'd say, in her late 20s. Both of them don't look very young and they don't look attractive in a standard way. I mean, they are attractive, but not in the standard regular way. The entire movie for me has this French vibe, although it's a British one, and it is kind of, I think, it is filmed somewhere in the British countryside, but it has this creepy French vibe, and I don't know what it does for me. And anyway, Cynthia, I think, is in her around like late 40s, maybe a bit younger. And they are actually in a BDSM relationship, but you see how the movie goes. You can literally see how this relationship kind of evolves and changes. If you haven't watched the movie yet, I beg you, don't stop here and just go and watch it and then come back to this video, because I may spoil you the movie altogether now. Anyways, for you that have watched the movie, or if you came back, I'll just continue on now. Anyway, so Cynthia it's kind of a dame type of a woman. She is teaching Evelyn butterflies, but she's also using her as a maid. So she's basically doing all the housework for her except for cooking. She's not doing any cooking anyways. And Cynthia is very strict. She's finding all the little things that Evelyn is not doing right, so she kind of brings her back to the things that she hasn't done well. And at a certain point, she gives her a pile of her dirty underwear for Evelyn to wash. This is where their BDSM kind of relationship starts. But you can see how Evelyn, after a while, starts asking for more and more. And we can talk about this in the manner of a new submissive frenzy. She becomes obsessed with submission, and we all know that. If you're a submissive, I'm submissive. Like, we all know how crazy this can become in the beginning when you just want to live that. And sometimes with doms, it's overwhelming for them. It becomes, after some time, very overwhelming for Cynthia. And Cynthia's, there's a lot of different things involved also in the movie. It's kind of the fear of getting older for Cynthia, because she injures her back in the movie, and she becomes kind of aware of her mortality, of her, you know, getting older, that she said at a certain point that it's only down road from here. And you know how a dom needs to feel always, you know, strong and confident. And like, that's one of the reasons why I could never be one, because I could never hold that kind of attitude for such a long time, especially if you're in 24/7, which is what they're living. And she starts breaking. You kind of start feeling sorry for her. It was kind of an eye-opener as well for me, because I started looking at Cynthia in a manner where I started thinking like, oh my god, when I'm so needy and when I'm constantly harassing my dom, he must feel like this is awful. Like, I don't want him to feel like this. We often forget that dominants are also human beings after all, not only, you know, our playthings that we can just, you know, go bratting about and asking things for. And also, you notice one thing, Evelyn is actually leaving letters for Cynthia with the exact kind of script of what Cynthia needs to do for her. And I kind of found this, I don't know, it kind of becomes disturbing after a while, you know, like, okay, this is your king, but it all becomes so predictable and very, I don't know, I had a feeling that Cynthia is doing all this for Evelyn out of love. It became, as the movie kind of carried on, you can feel that there's less and less pleasure in all these acts, especially because they're like repeating all the time. I mean, like, I would find no satisfaction whatsoever in this. I mean, of course, there are certain types that of fantasies that constantly turn me on, but if they're predictable, no. And then later on, Evelyn wants to sleep in a trunk, like tied with her hands tied up, and but you can literally see that Cynthia finds this very, you know, like disturbing. She doesn't like it, you know, because basically for her it's not only about BDSM, it's about love as well. I used to talk with I talked with a lot of dominants before, and some of them said that it's very hard when a dominant loves you, because at a certain point, you know, he doesn't only want to hurt you or to keep you closed in the trunk, or, you know, to do uncomfortable things to you, even though you like them. You know, he wants to be gentle to you, he wants to be lovable and everything, and that is kind of the thing that happens in their relationship. Also, I don't know if you could feel that. I felt as if Evelyn doesn't really love her. It's more of a personal satisfaction, and you can literally see this power play. You know how people usually say that a dominant has power over submissive, but as the movie goes on, you can literally see how the submissive has the ultimate power in this movie. And it's a very interesting approach to BDSM. For me, I did like the movie. I'm not gonna lie, I did, but I was losing focus a lot on it. It's a very slow movie. It's a drama. I don't usually watch dramas, and I kind of started losing focus, and after a while I found myself literally looking at my phone a couple of times, and I was like, no, I need to watch this movie because I need to make a review. So would I watch it again? No, it was kind of disturbing for me. Maybe it's a personal thing. I would watch it with someone else maybe, so we can kind of discuss it. Would I watch it alone? No. I still did like it. I would give it like 7 out of 10. And it's very artistic, it's very nicely done, but there's something missing. I don't know, something missing for me. And it's also like the thing that holds my focus is always the dominant, and the lady, what's her name? and Cynthia wasn't really my cup of tea, and I felt sorry for her. It's kind of disturbing on a personal level. I felt very sorry for her that, you know, she couldn't just wear her pajamas and just have a nice quiet time, that she had to always keep this dominant, you know, 24/7 attitude. And I think that's really, really hard. You know, we're humans, all of us after all, and it's not right to ask of someone to be 100% 24/7 7 days a week dominant and nothing else. You know, it's not right. Anyways, guys, if you did like this review, if you like the movie, drop me a comment underneath. I wonder what you think about it, and I hope you all have a good day. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, you know the drill, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye bye.